Sean, your reaction to another fine performance on the road and another victory?
Yeah, very pleased. Very pleased for the players. I thought they've put in a lot of effort. Not affected by what I felt was a very good performance against Man United, but the scoreline looks incredibly different than that performance. Shook that off very quickly, which I've asked the players to do since I've been at the club, actually. You know, the highs, lows, the in-betweens, if you like, of football. And I think the mentality's grown with that, because I think you saw a side step on from the first whistle. I thought it was a very good away performance. The mentality was right, the physical side of the game, and also the quality when needed with a fantastic goal. So, yeah, very pleased today for the players. A lot of hard work and a good, that growing connection, never more so with the recent news with our fan base, who were terrific again.
Talking about their mentalities, was that also shown by the way that, should have gone in with the lead at half time? We didn't, but we still came out and got that winner in the end.
Yeah, I think particularly first half we kept them to really minimal of quality chances and defended very well as a side. We had two really big chances. To be fair to their lad, he clears one off the line, and Dwight's unlucky because it hits the post and goes wide. Beto has a chance when it drops. Other chances when we get in key areas, put good quality going into the box. Second half, maybe not as much, but still a strong performance. And then towards the end, Forest made it a tough place to come here, and they loaded the box and just played longer, and I thought we defended that very, very well. So pleased with the mixture of a performance, and that's what we want. We know it's hard to win games in the Premier League anyway, particularly on the road, and that's 3 wins on the trot, which is not easy in the Premier League, and the mentality has been spot on.
You say about those wins as well, we've gone to some quality teams this season, and this is one of them, because their home form since they came into the Premier League is very strong.
Yeah, I think particularly the home form, and I think if you remember last season, it was a head scratcher how we didn't win here. I thought we were terrific last season. They got a late goal at 2-2, but we've come here today and we've seen the game through, and I'm very pleased with that.
You've mentioned, and Evertonians know it as well, quite a long time, Everton's away form hasn't been particularly strong in the Premier League. What is it you've done and the team are doing to get these back-to-back victories and be so impressive?
Well, it's the team. I can only guide with what I think is right. I've had enough years in the Premier League to know one thing's for sure, the mentality is really important. You need the body language, the intent, the desire to go and win away from home. That's got to be intact. You've got, I believe we've got quality. I think we can do the shape, the basics, the hard yards, and they've all got to be intact. They've got to be intact to win at home, of course, but winning away needs that extra special edge and that extra commitment from the side, and I think we're showing that, and I'm very pleased for what they're doing at the moment.
And the defensive solidity as well, especially towards the end. I mean, all 4 defenders, Jordan coming off to block that. How impressed were you with them?
Yeah, very pleased. It's forming a unit. We know we've got players with Shames coming back to fitness, Pato's still developing. Miko's done ever so well, and he continues to progress. Youngie with his experience, and then the 2 centre halves who have been excellent for a long time now. And that bond and that commitment to the cause to keep a clean sheet keeps growing. Jordan again, not that much to do today, but he come off his line and made a fantastic save with his pace and his agility to do so. They're good. They're good markers, but don't forget there's a group in front of them working very hard. Duke's defending from the front, excellent today. Beto worked hard for us defending. He's still learning the game, learning the Premier League. But the midfield too, I thought were outstanding today. Ganner and Jimmy Garner, I thought were outstanding. I don't always pick out individuals. I thought the two of them were absolutely outstanding today.
I'm glad you mentioned James as well, because he got man of the match. For someone so young to put in a performance like that, does it show what talent he has?
Well, he's maturing into a Premier League midfield player, an all-round Premier League midfielder. He can play, but he's reading the game, his anticipation. Ganner with his experience, the number of times they broke the passing lanes of the opposition and then got the ball and dealt with it and played as well. I mean, that's it's a lovely thing to watch when you see midfield players playing like that today.
And I know you're always full of praise for Evertonians, but you've spoken about the unity. To see that at the end as well, does that show really what this club is fighting together?
Well, I've spoken about we've got to earn it, and I think we are doing. They know that we've taken a knock. The club's taken a knock currently. We don't know how that's going to pan out yet. The mentality's got to be right, and I believe in that. You can talk about styles and all the rest of it, but fans, in my opinion, still want to see an individual and a group of people giving their lot. That's a good start point, and I think they're seeing that. And I think we have got quality. I think we can still play with quality to win games, but we can fight and we can dig and we can tackle and we can press and we can do all that side of the game. And I think that mixture is getting better, it's getting stronger. It's something to be marvelled at in football, I still think, and I think our fans are agreeing.
Back to Goodison now for 2 home games. we haven't got what we deserved at Goodison this season. So is it just a case of doing what we have been doing and we will get the rewards, do you think?
Yeah, we've got to keep believing. The fans have been terrific. That's without a shadow of a doubt. The performances have been very strong. Seeing the games through, taking your chances, that's the next level of home performance, because a lot of the performance has been very good. And I said earlier, I thought the performance against Man United, I know it didn't look like it with a 3-0, but that was a very strong performance against a good outfit. So we've got to secure that mentality and keep delivering performances.